sensuous, sensuous, sensuous. As an adjective, this means relating to or affecting the senses rather than the intellect, and it can also mean an attractive or gratifying physically, especially sexually, person. So, yeah, let's explain that. So, taste and smell are sensuous because they're senses that don't affect the intellect. And a person can be sensuous because they're attractive, and their touch can be sensuous, or something they do to you could be sensuous because it's physically and or sexually gratifying. Right, let's have a look at some example sentences. She's a very sensuous woman. She's a very sensuous woman. That coffee was exceptionally sensuous. That coffee was exceptionally sensuous. A truly sensuous massage. A truly sensuous massage. The way he touched me was very sensuous. The way he touched me was very sensuous. Uplifting, uplifting, uplifting. As an adjective, this means inspiring happiness, optimism, or hope. So this just means something that makes you happy. Music could be uplifting, something that makes you optimistic, or something that makes you very hopeful. And this is, like a good example of this might be, for example, I don't know, a baby or something smiling like that. That would be uplifting. Let's have a look at some examples. The way he comforted me was uplifting. The way he comforted me was uplifting. She has an uplifting spirit. She has an uplifting spirit. The way he talks about life is uplifting. The way he talks about life is uplifting. Incredible, incredible, incredible. As an adjective, this means impossible to believe or difficult to believe, well, extraordinary as well. So it might be impossible to believe that I am 2 years of age because I have a fully developed voice and I'm 6 foot tall, or 5'11" and a half, whatever. It's very unlikely that I'm 2 years of age, but it could be possible. And if it were possible, that would be incredible because it's impossible to believe. And it would also be extraordinary to see a 2-year-old that's 6 foot tall and has a masculine voice like I do, right? That would be extraordinary. And things that are very, very beautiful are extraordinary and, by extension, incredible. Let's have a look at some examples, shall we? It's incredible how realistic the wax parrot was. It's incredible how realistic the wax parrot was. He's an incredible man, one of the best. He's an incredible man, one of the best. That's an incredible achievement, Tim. You should be proud of yourself. That's an incredible achievement, Tim. You should be proud of yourself. Her beauty is incredible. Her beauty is incredible. Huggable, huggable, huggable. As an adjective, this means someone or something that is huggable, makes you want to hug him, her, or it. So a good example might be a puppy. A very cute puppy is very huggable. You might think it's cute and want to hug it. Teddy bears. Teddy bears are something that is huggable, and a good-looking woman or a cute woman or maybe a good-looking man could be deemed as huggable as well. Let's have a look at some examples. That puppy is so huggable. That puppy is so huggable. She's so cute and huggable. I can't resist her. She's so cute and huggable. I can't resist her. I'm not fat. I'm huggable. I'm not fat. I'm huggable. My wife is very huggable and loving. My wife is very huggable and loving. Fiery, fiery, fiery. As an adjective, This means consisting of fire or burning strongly and brightly. And when speaking about a person, it means a person with a passionate, quick-tempered nature. So a fiery thing might refer to something that's actually a fire or resembles a fire, looks like a fire, similar to a fire because it's bright or burns. And when talking about a person, we mean that their attitude is like fire. They're very passionate, they're very strong, they're quick to get angry, and they can burn you. Metaphorically burn you, not really burn you. Let's have a look at some examples of its use. She has fiery eyes. She has fiery eyes. The burning rubble was weirdly fiery. The burning rubble was weirdly fiery. He is a fiery man when he dances. He is a fiery man when he dances. She can be fiery sometimes. It's dangerous, but I love it. She can be fiery sometimes. It's dangerous, but I love it. Evocative, evocative, evocative. As an adjective, this means bringing strong images, memories, or feelings to mind. So let's imagine that you've, I don't know, eaten honey a lot. Maybe when you were younger, you ate honey every day for a year, and then you stopped eating it. If you were to eat it again after many years of not eating it, you might remember the times when you were eating it for a year when you were younger, and you might get images of when you were eating it. And it could also be someone says something to you like, I love you, and you might see images of a future with that person, of marriage, of children, of passionate lovemaking at night. Evocative. Let's have a look at some examples for the word. The smell of marshmallows burning is evocative. The smell of marshmallows burning is evocative. The way she touched me will be evocative. The way she touched me will be evocative. His kiss was very evocative. It made me imagine some wild things. His kiss was very evocative. It made me imagine some wild things. Animated, animated, animated. As an adjective, this means full of life or excitement, lively, right? That's a pretty simple description, but someone who's very energetic, very passionate, very enthusiastic, we could say they're animated, or a puppy or a newborn baby with lots of energy, we'd say that they're animated. Let's have a look at some examples. I don't feel animated today. I feel tired. I don't feel animated today. I feel tired. She gets very animated when we go on dates together. She gets very animated when we go on dates together. I feel more animated when I'm around her. I feel more animated when I'm around her. He's a more animated person than I am. He's a more animated person than I am. Outstanding, outstanding, outstanding. As an adjective, this means exceptionally good. So just, something that's very good, really positive, high quality, etc., etc. Let's have a look at some example sentences. That meal last night was outstanding. That meal last night was outstanding. The way she talks with such confidence is outstanding. The way she talks with such confidence is outstanding. His mannerisms are outstanding. His mannerisms are outstanding. Natural, natural, natural. As an adjective, this means existing in or caused by nature, not made or caused by humankind. Or it means in agreement with the character or makeup of or circumstances surrounding someone or something. I apologize for this FF, it's not meant to be there. So what this basically means is, it's something in nature or caused by nature, like trees, natural and not man-made. Volcanoes, mountains, these are natural things, and animals are natural unless they're made in a lab, right? But it could also mean that things I don't know, in tune with the environment around them. For example, it would be very natural to see Spanish speakers in Spain, but it would be unnatural, or it wouldn't be fitting of the circumstance around being in Spain to hear people speaking Mandarin Chinese for the most part, unless they're tourists, right? So that's basically what it means. Let's have a look at some examples. Trees are natural. Trees are natural. Oil is a natural resource. Oil is a natural resource. It's natural for me to find her attractive. It's natural for me to find her attractive. It's natural to want children in the future. It's natural to want children in the future. I live in a natural way. I live in a natural way. Liberating, liberating, liberating. As an adjective, this means freeing a place or people from enemy occupation, and it also means providing a release from a situation which limits freedom of thought or behavior. So, a few examples of this might be in terms of freeing a place or people. It could be, there might be some people who are enslaved or whose city has been taken over by terrorists or some kind of armed group, and you free them. You kill those terrorists, and those people are now free. In that sense, they have been liberated, and what you're doing is liberating them. And in terms of the second definition, this could be, for example, if you were very anxious and somebody made you less anxious and better able to express yourself, they are liberating you. Or it could be that you're in prison for something you didn't do and somebody frees you. They would be liberating you from that situation. Right? Let's have a look at some example sentences. Thank you for liberating us from our slavery. Thank you for liberating us from our slavery. The feeling of driving around with him was oddly liberating. The feeling of driving around with him was oddly liberating. The way she kisses me is so mentally liberating. All my stress just leaves me. The way she kisses me is so mentally liberating. All my stress just leaves me. I'm liberating those prisoners right now. I'm liberating those prisoners right now.